Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we will try to solve our first assignment. So far, in our previous videos, we have discussed the theoretical part of HTML where we have discussed all the basic parts of HTML. So if you haven't watched those videos, please watch those videos and come back here, because based upon the theoretical knowledge that we have discussed it so far, we are going to discuss this example. So this assignment, we are going to solve it by using the knowledge that we have on the basic elements of HTML. So what we will do is, our suggestion is to pause this video for a while and take the screenshot of this output. So this is the web page that we are going to create in this assignment. So this web page we are going to create, just take the screenshot of this, and by using this output, so just by using this output, you try to visualize the things. What kind of elements might be used? So how we got this design? So you try to understand by seeing the output. So if you are able to visualize the things in that way, that will be very helpful for you to become a professional web developer. So try to follow these suggestions, because this will help you a lot to become a professional. So what is that I have suggested is, so take the screenshot of this and try to understand each and every line of code, means every line of output. So just try to visualize what kind of element might be used, and try to understand. And once you get an idea about all the possible elements that are being used in this particular output, just go on to the Visual Studio Code and start typing the code. Now, I am going to give you a simple tip on this example. So if you find any problem with this part of the code, so just leave it. So by seeing this, you can say that this is a pre-tag. If you have any problem in displaying this content, just leave it. So we'll discuss in our discussion part. So just pause this video for a while and come back again. Now coming back, so this is our code. This is all the code for that particular output is already there in our HTML page, and I have named it as assignment1.html. Now what we will do is, we will place the screenshot of our output in this Visual Studio Code. So can we place that? Yes, we can place images in this Visual Studio Code. How can we do that is, just go on to this new text file and simply drag and drop that image. So the screenshot of that, you just simply drag and drop. Now using this, what we will do is, we will just using this image, we will just create our assignment. So we will start creating our web page. Now first what we have to do, we have to create the boilerplate code. Now do we need to type all the content in the boilerplate code? No, there is no need of typing the boilerplate code every time. So for that, we are having a Visual Studio Code tip. So the shortcut is just type exclamatory mark, means Shift1, and just enter. So with this, we are going to get the entire boilerplate code. So this is the shortcut in Visual Studio Code to create a boilerplate code. Okay. So now starting with our first element. So just by seeing it, what can you guess? Just by seeing it, we can guess that this is a H1 element. Now what we will do is, I am not going to type everything, because it is going to take a lot of time. So the first element is H1 element. I am just copying it and pasting it here. Now, so shall we see the output? So just for this, we will see the output. So this is our first element, the insertion of the first element. Now let's go to the next one. So let's see the output, and we will try to understand it. Now can you guess what it can be? So this is a paragraph element. So simple paragraph element to display the contents of this web page. So the contents of this web page are displayed in this unordered list, and above this unordered list, we are having a key concepts, so the paragraph. So just create a paragraph. And name it as key concepts. And below that, what we are having? We are having an unordered list. So how to create an unordered list? Unordered list is UL. Okay, and what are the elements? List elements. So the list elements are, just see that definition of HTML, HTML elements and benefits of HTML. So I'll just copy paste it. So I don't want to waste the time. All the list elements are here. I'm just using this. Okay, so with this we got this paragraph and also this unordered list part. So let's see the output. So whether we are going in the, so it is a good practice to see the output every time we create a new element, because we will be able to understand whether we are getting the output in the right way or not. So if you find any mistakes, you can immediately change the code. Okay, so just see the output. So refresh. So key concepts and the list has been created. And what about the next part? Can you guess? See here, what it can be. So it is a heading, definitely what it is, what is the size of it. As we have discussed it, that the hierarchy of headings is a good practice. Now it is this H1 element and we are going to have only one HTML element per page, and it is also good for search engine optimization. Okay, so this is H1 element and this is H2 element. So the H2 element, what is HTML? So just copy that. I have created a H2 element. I am just copying it and pasting it here. And what about the next one? So the next one is paragraph. So this is a simple paragraph. Just create, get the paragraph. So this is the paragraph and I am just copying it and I am just pasting it here. So with this part has been created. So let's see the output, how it is getting displayed. So the paragraph, the H2 element and the paragraph has been created. So let's go on to the next one. So it is a paragraph. So this is a H2 element and below that is a paragraph and below that is a pre-tag. Okay, we will see how it will get displayed. Before that, first we will create these two elements. So how that can be done? So here we are having the paragraph and the H2 tag. So I'm just copying it and I'm just pasting it. So with this part has been created and let's see whether it has been created or not. Okay, so everything is fine and it is going well. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to create pre-tag. Now creating a pre-tag is good, but the problem is the HTML elements will not get displayed. So if within the pre-tag, if you are having HTML elements, so this will read it as a pre-formatted text and it will consider it as paragraphs, but there are less than symbols and greater than symbols. So the closing tags and the opening tags. So whenever we use those less than and greater than symbols, what the browser will understand? The browser will understand it as a HTML element. And because that HTML part is there in the pre-tag, it will not execute that part. Okay, so try to understand it. So as we are using, so for example, if you want to print HTML element within the pre-tag, and let's create the head part also, HEAD, head, and within this we will be having a title element, assignment 1. So let's make it as assignment 1 title. Okay, now with this let's see what we are going to display. So nothing will get displayed because so the browser will consider this part as HTML part. Now as it is there in the pre-tag, so it will not display this content. This content will not get displayed. So let's see how the output will get displayed. See, nothing is getting displayed because it is considering it as HTML part and it is there in the pre-tag. So it is not getting displayed. So the content is not getting displayed. So in order to make that possible, so in order to consider the greater than and less than symbols as literals, not as the HTML opening and the closing tags, what we have to do is we have to use entity codes. So HTML is providing entity codes. So why these entity codes is in order to create the means, for example, so the less than and the greater than symbols, in order to create them as the same as that of less than and greater than characters, we have to use those entity codes. Now, what are those entity codes and how they look like is, they are going to start with the ampersand symbol. So whenever we want to create a greater than, sorry, a less than symbol, ampersand LT for less than symbol and ampersand GT for greater than symbol, and those codes are called as entity codes. Okay, so now we will be seeing, so this is how it will look like. Ampersand LT is used for, is the entity code, and the entity code will end with semicolon. And similarly for greater than symbol, we have to use ampersand GT and semicolon. Now I am just copying this, and you try to create this on your own. So that will let you understand. So you will get practiced with those codes. So I am just deleting this part and I am pasting it. Now the same will get displayed as the pre-tag. So let's see the output. So this is how the code will get displayed. So if the code that you want to display is HTML, so in place of greater than symbol and less than symbol, you have to use entity codes. And this point is very important to understand. So that's why I said, if you have any problem with this pre-tag, means this code part, just leave it. Okay, because we haven't discussed about this point in our theoretical part. Okay, now next what is that is there in the screenshot. Now this is another H2 tag, and this is a paragraph, and this one is a ordered list. 1 2 3 means it is an ordered list. So let's take that part of the code, and I'm just copying it here. This is H2 code, H2 element, and this is paragraph element, and after that it is having ordered list. OL means ordered list. I'm just copying it and just paste it here. So after this pre-tag, just paste it. Okay, now that's it. We are done with all the code. Let's see the output, whether it is getting displayed or not. Yes, we got the same output. Just see this. So this and this, so the difference is with respect to size, and this and this both are same. Okay, see, now there is no difference, both are looking same. Even I am shifting from one tab to another tab, both are looking the same, right? So that's it. This is how the assignments can be solved. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. If you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol, and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.